to connect the solar system for Ambassador Wall. We'll divide it into two stages. First stage is the construction stage for ballasting the solar panels, and the second stage will be for the electric part. So we'll start with the construction. We have these aluminium units which hold the panels. You can see that they're marked A. And B. We've had to cut them shorter than what they're supposed to be on the field because of the freight and the cargo. It can't be in the maximum length of 4 meters, so we've divided it into two. One part is 230 and the other is 220. Now between these two units we have this part, which is the connector between the aluminium. You can see here you have the inside, it slides in. And then you can connect the other side to it. We'll have these drilling parts, these drilling bolts which you hold into. I won't drill it now so it doesn't get bent during the freight, but once you put it in about halfway, drill it in so it's held, and then you can connect the other side. So at the end you get two pieces together which are about 4 meters 40 connected. Okay, so after that part we have the ballasting of the solar panels. You'll have 3 rectangles like this, which are basically for connecting on a concrete surface or on rocks. You put them on the ground and then drill into the ground with a jumbo. You then place these one next to the other, but they have to be about 1.5 meters apart. So make sure you have a measure and check it on the So this is the way that they are placed. Make sure that you have the inclination going down. So this is facing north at your side to get the best sunlight. Now after you've bolted the rectangles into place, we'll do only 2 for the demonstration. You'll have these bolts and washers. Now the washers, the square ones, you can see that in the aluminium there's like a place where they're supposed to go into. You slide them in, and then that's how it connects to the rectangle side. So after you connect the long aluminium piece, you'll have this about 4 meters 40. Before I said 1.50 meters, you might even want to extend that to about 1.80 meters, so you have a good balance on the construction itself. Now we'll have the washers put inside. In the next video I'll show you how you connect. You can see basically you have on the rectangles holes. You have a hole at the bottom and a hole at the top, and the long pieces of the aluminium will go on top and connect on each rectangle. So like this, you make sure that the washer is in line with the hole. You put the bolt from underneath, and then you can put the construction on and bolt it. So after you finish, you see you should get a kind of a bed like this, because yours should be longer. This is only using 2 of the rectangles. You should be using 3. After you finished with the screws, use Allen key number 6. That's to strengthen them. And now we can move on to mounting the solar panels. So these are the solar panels. We have 4 units of these. These are Hanwha Q-cells 330 watts. You can see the panel is roughly 1 meter 60 on 1 meter diameter, and the width here is 32 millimeters. Now behind the panel we have this is the junction box and the two MC4 connectors coming out. We have a plus and a minus. We'll need that later after we mount the panels to get to these wires to connect electrically to the charge controller. So this is the panel on the construction bed we made. Make sure you put it down with 2 people, and after all the construction is firm and connected well. So now we have the connection of the clamps. You'll notice there's 2 types. This is a end clamp. This is to connect the panel at the end of the line, and this is a middle clamp. So for the first panel, we'll be using the end clamp. We have this nut which goes in. Notice it has a round side and a flat side. The round side goes into the aluminium. We push it in, and then using a bolt through the end part, connect it in, and then make sure it holds the panel. Afterwards you need to tighten the bolts again with the Allen key number 6. So once you finish putting the end clamps on the first one, you move and put the second panel next to it. Make sure you straighten them out. You have the same line at the top and the same line at the bottom. And after that, we can move to putting the middle clamps in. Now you can notice that because the nuts are round, you can actually place them inside of the construction. You don't have to slide it in. And then using a bolt, the screw and the clamp, you just connect it on top, and this one basically connects between 2 panels. This is how it should look after you've put the middle clamps in. Make sure you tighten it after you have good connection with both panels, again with an Allen key. Just make sure it's firm. And that's how you continue all the way for the 4 panels, and at the end of the line again you'll be using the end clamps to catch the last panel.